Hey up, it's been a minute. Hope you're all okay. I wanted to come and share some breakfast ideas because I preach protein breakfast constantly and I get faced with, Scarlett, I don't know what a protein breakfast looks like, apart from the obvious, if you have eggs, bacon, sausage, that kind of thing. But obviously, I don't want to be eating bacon and sausage all the time, if ever. But we can't be making eggs every single morning. We just haven't got time for that. So what do we do then? So I thought I would set about showing you some high protein, quick and easy breakfast. Some of them you might need to prep the night before, but it literally takes less than a minute. So there is no excuses, okay? If you make any, please tag me in your stories and comment below which ones were your favourites. And if you have anyone that struggles in this area, please send them this video. Next up has got to be my protein oats. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this too many times. I can only apologise, but I've got to share it. It's so versatile, okay? So we put the oats in. I always have around 30 grams, and then I always mix mine with water. So feel free to put milk in it. It's not, you know, the end of the world. Milk isn't loads of calories or anything, but I just don't feel like it's needed once you've added everything into it. Do you know what I mean? But obviously I'm not a fuss pot, so if you want to put milk in yours, put milk in yours, but I just feel like it's calories that you just don't need. It's into the microwave for 90 seconds and then you add your protein, not the other way around. At the minute I'm having cinnamon donut. Oh my God, so nice. And that, my friends, is breakfast number one. Feel free to add berries to keep the carbs a little bit lower. So obviously banana and oats is a hefty bit of carb there. So if you want to take the carbs down, add berries, and you can change the peanut butter to honey if you don't like nut butter. But it is a good idea to put some nuts in it. So sometimes I crumble some cashews on the top or some walnuts just to get your fats in there. Honestly, this is my favourite. So I'm going to prep something now for tomorrow's breakfast, and it's like a protein cheesecake. It's not a cheesecake, but it's as good as damn it. That's the dog having a good old slurp. She can't do anything quietly, and she has to interrupt everything that I do. If you listen to my podcast every week, she makes it known she's there. Anyway, let me crack on then. So what you need for this is Weetabix, a little bit of milk, some Greek yogurt, and protein. If you want to make it a bit more protein heavy, I recommend that you do. And then your choice of toppings, okay? Right, so you're gonna need 2 bowls, one for the Weetabix and then one for mixing your Greek yogurt and protein, okay? So you're going to take your Weetabix. I'm just going to do one because I haven't made this for a while and I'm not really sure. I can't really remember how it goes, so how much it really makes. So I'm just going to make one. So you're going to whack it up into little bits. So you want to make sure it's all squashed down. You've added a little bit of milk in there and it's all nice and it's going to set. So I'm going to take your second bowl. I can only apologise for all the noises she's making. I'm going to take your second bowl and pour into it your Greek yogurt. If you want to just make this with just pure Greek yogurt, or maybe you've run out of protein, that's also absolutely fine. I'm going to pour a good chunk in. I always have about 200 grams. Like so. And then you want your protein. Oh my gosh. This is why I'm making this as well, because I'm running out. So you want about half a scoop of protein mixed with 200 grams of Greek yogurt is a really nice ratio, okay? I did have a client be like, I made what you told me to make and it was absolutely disgusting and really powdery, and I was like, yeah, did you put a whole scoop in? She put a whole scoop of protein into a bowl of 100 gram of Greek yogurt, and I was like, babe, yeah, you just need it, it just bumps up your protein, and it's more for flavour, to be honest, just to make the Greek yogurt taste a bit nicer. At the minute, I've already told you the flavour, haven't I? I've got cinnamon donut, so I go through phases of like one flavour of protein, and I'll have it like for about 6 months straight, and then I get bored and swap. Right, so once that's stirred in all lovely like that, you're going to whack it on top of your Weetabix base. I probably could have put another Weetabix in there, to be honest. So if you're one of these people that struggles to get your calories in, this is a really easy way to bump your calories up, to be honest. You can put more Weetabix in, you can add more toppings, la 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 la. Look at her waiting. Right, and then you're just going to squash that down, flatten it down, all lovely. Oh, make a mess. Yeah? You're going to whack that in the fridge for half an hour minimum. But overnight is better. So, but it only needs about half an hour to set. So that goes in the fridge, and then tomorrow morning I will show you what I'm going to put on top. Yo, so my cheesecake is setting in the fridge. Let me get it. Oh, yes. I wish I had a glass bowl. I did have a glass bowl. I think one of the girls must have smashed it. But you can see that's set. That's that's set lovely. Right. So toppings. You can obviously make this cheesecake. The toppings on this cheesecake, you can put anything you like on there, okay? So we did banana and peanut butter yesterday, so let's mix it up a little bit today. I always buy frozen berries because they don't be fooled. Being frozen doesn't mean that they've not kept their nutrients, okay? So perfectly fine to buy frozen fruit for a start. And second of all, I find with my two little greedy piggies, it lasts a lot longer. Whereas when I put fruit in the fridge, it's gone within a day. Like my eldest will just sit with a punnet of grapes or a punnet of blueberries and they're gone like within seconds. I'm gonna put some blueberries into a cup. Is that it? And some raspberries into the cup as well. Fill it right up. Get loads of goodness in there. I also, this is just like, honestly, berries are so good for you, so low in calories. You can have loads, and so I highly recommend filling it up. Do you know what I mean? Fill up the bowl, and I'm going to whack that in the microwave for like a minute. So I've just poured away the juice. And I am not like these Instagram people who make things look pretty. I just can't. So we're just going to be me. Oh, that looks actually really lovely, look. And then this is where you need your scales. Hang on. Need your scales out because I'm going to whack some walnuts on there. And these are, I love walnuts personally, but these are going to be for your fats. So you just, obviously it's all well and good having all this fat-free stuff, but fats, good fats you do need, and they are very beneficial, and they'll stop you craving later, okay? We don't want massive gaps in our diet now, do we? So I'm just going to crumble these on. And also it's quite nice to have a little bit more crunch because you've got the crunch at the bottom with your Weetabix. Well, kind of. And then this. And I always put about 10 grams on. Maybe a bit more. Perfect. That's 10 grams. Look at that. And then if you wanted to... Shut up, Ginny. But today... Little drizzle of honey on the top. Look at that. Stunning. Breakfast 2 down. Good morning. So it's Saturday today. Yay. And so we're going to mix up breakfast today and have a little bit of smoked salmon and eggs, which is Miss River's favourite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of smoked salmon and eggs and toast. And also, whenever I start my day with this, obviously it's more of a weekend treat. And when I start my day, yeah, it's fine. Come on. When I start my day with smoked salmon and eggs, my protein is always next level. So if you get a decent amount of salmon in there, 2-3 eggs, you're absolutely winning with the amount of protein. So it gets you off at such a good start. Plus, it is one of the most filling breakfasts ever. So you are not going to want to eat until lunchtime. So winner, winner. And there we are, my little Saturday breakfast. Little salmon and eggs and a piece of toast. Morning again, it's Sunday today and you'll have to excuse the state of me and my kitchen. My dog had puppies last night. I've been up all night birthing puppies, being midwife Scarlett, so I'm now a grandma. But it's Sunday and the girls have had like normal pancakes, but I'm gonna have these. These are from Aldi. They are quite calorific, really. I think they're around, what are they? So there's 160 grams. Yes, it's about 400 calories, I think. Yeah, about 400 calories for the packet, and there's 4 in a packet, and you want them all because all of them is 20 grams of protein, which is minimum for a breakfast, okay? So I would save these for a weekend treat, or I tell you what else I used to do is I used to get the powder from Bulk. I can put the link here. And I used to, honestly, they were so easy to make and really tasty actually. But today I'm just going with these because it's quick and it's easy. And I'm just gonna add some, I don't know what I'm gonna add to this actually. I fancy some banana. I feel like I need some serious fuel after the lack of sleep. But yeah, I'll show you a little video of the puppy squeaking. So we had one delivered at like 6:30 last night, and then the other 4, we only thought there were 4 altogether, but there was actually 5. So the other 4 came like after midnight, all in about the space of 45 minutes. It was carnage, but so beautiful, so special. And yeah, I'm just so thankful that Ginny's okay, the puppies are all okay, healthy, like suckling their milk this morning. And it's just, honestly, the cutest thing. The girls are buzzing as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna make this. I'm probably not gonna film it because, as you can see, everything's in disarray. I can't begin. Bobby's artwork's everywhere. Like, it's carnage, but hey ho. I made a promise that I would be delivering this video today, and so I am not going to break that promise. Pancakes, yeah. All right, Jen. Nicely. So I can't get to my microwave, so no berries for me. So it had to be banana, walnuts, and then honey. I'm really feeling honey at the minute. It's not normally something that I use, but really feeling it. So I might have to get some Manuka honey because that is the best. So yeah, that is me this morning. Pancakes for brekkie. And do you know what? I'm here for it. I've loved making some different food this week. So let me know which ones you're going to try, and if you would like me to do another one of these, if you found this helpful, let me know and I will get another one out to you. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I will see you later.